Tonight, we're talking about wishes and dreams. What's your wish this Christmas Eve?
What's your
Maybe
wish?
The best present
My
you can give
wish
yourself
is to
a
turn
call
the
to
radio
me.
station.
The number in Chicago.
When two people are destined to meet,
Walter and I are engaged.
neither time nor distance can keep them apart.
If you've just tuned in, we're talking to Sleepless in Seattle.
You called the radio station? Christmas Eve. He phones in one of those radio call-in shows. He tells them
his dad needs a new wife.
And the shrinkette practically forces the guy onto the phone and says,
Tell me what was so special about your wife.
Well, Dr. Marshall's thought it was like magic.
Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan star in TriStar Pictures' new and very romantic comedy, Sleepless in Seattle. Directed and written by Nora Ephron, the film also stars Rob Reiner,
That's what I'm trying to tell you. What women are looking for. Pecs and a cute butt.
Rosie O'Donnell,
Sleepless in Seattle? The guy could be a crackhead, a junkie, a chainsaw murderer, or someone really sick.
Bill Pullman,
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
and Ross Malinger.
Dear Sleepless in Seattle, you're the most attractive man I ever laid ears on.
it's so much about the movie and the intersections of things and these people who are perfect for each other in these very separate places. I am having all of these fantasies about some man I have never even met who lives in Seattle.
It rains 9 months of the year in Seattle.
I know!
It's about finding the person that's right for you. How crazy it can get, how simple it can be, how hard it is to see the person's right in front of you and you just don't see it.
This is the one I like.
Oh, Jonah, shut up!
Shut up! Mom never said shut up to me. Mom never yelled at me.
The conversation is finished.
Why can't we go to New York?
There is no way that we are going on a plane to meet some woman who could be a crazy, sick lunatic. Didn't you see Fatal Attraction?
God, how many times have you been in a relationship where you go, I know it should be work, but like how much work?
When's the last time you were out there?
Jimmy Carter, 1978.
Things are a little different now.
Dating is a necessary evil.
Tiramisu.
What is tiramisu?
You'll find out.
Well, what is it?
You'll see.
Some woman is going to want me to do it to her, and I'm not going to know what it is.
You'll love it.
Oh, this is going to be tough. Tough. This is going to be much tougher than I thought it was going to be. I mean, when you're in college, the main thrust of dating is, you know, sexual conquest. Now the main thrust of dating is not to embarrass yourself. Okay, all right. So this, it's Friday at 7:30 for dinner. Great. Me too. Bye.
Well, now, who could live without romance?
It's about your heart going out to someone. It's about magic. It's the intangible. This feels right.
It's just the human condition.
Now, those were the days when people knew how to be in love.
You're a basket case.
They knew it. Time, distance, nothing could separate them because they knew it was right, it was real, it was
A movie. That's your problem. You don't want to be in love. You want to be in love in a movie.
Well, movies embolden us to do that. They empower us to follow our dreams. It's part of the service that they fill in our life. And this movie is about romantic fantasy.
A great deal of what we feel about love has been shaped completely by movies.
And how odd it is, really, that love in the movies defines love in real life. That you're always saying, well, we had that relationship like Woody Allen and Annie Hall, and that's how we define things and then communicate about them.
In movies, women are always scratching up the men's back and screaming and stuff when they're having sex.
How do you know this?
Jed's got cable.
Oh, just...
Every two A camera marks. B camera marks.
Action.
One of the 14 themes that Nora is trying to examine with her work here is the concept of a second chance. The thing is, you always say, well, there's always one person out there who's meant for you, and eventually you'll cross paths. Well, he did this at one point already, and now he's sort of got to do it again.
When I was growing up, I used to think, God, where is the guy that I'm going to marry? Where is he right now? What's he doing right now? Drinking their orange juice the same time you're drinking your orange juice. And someday fate and destiny will take a hand, and we'll meet, and we'll fall in love. Beck.
What?
Is this crazy?
No. That's the weirdest part about it.
Thank you.
The magic comes along and conks you on the side of the head, and you don't even know it, and you never expect it. He already has a visual image that personifies that person who is the second chance. And it just happens to be the woman who is the second chance. Isn't that goofy the way that works out?
Yeah, that the hope that springs eternal is that there is someone out there for you somewhere waiting, growing up, doing your thing.
I think that you can see how these people really need each other to complement each other's points of view.
Read this, read this.
Where is Seattle? Right. Where's Baltimore? That's right there. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's like 26 states.
They're just perfect for each other. And they're in separate worlds, and that's the whole point, you know?
Showing March 5th through the 11th. You're watching Request.